obviously Kansas City is so good. Do you almost grade it on a curve to say that they are so good, or are you still really hard on yourself and the team and the defense?
Yeah, I think we've got to go out there and be the best version of ourselves that we can be. No matter who the opponent is, you never want to play to the competition. You kind of want to just be the same team every week, get better every week. So definitely want to grade it against us, but you don't want to let this a team beat you twice. Meaning we played that team last week, leading this week, got to forget about it, move on, and get better.
What were some of the things that you took away from the positive side, if anything, about the game?
Oh, I think we played fast, we played physical. We definitely gave ourselves a chance to win. You don't want to give up that many points or that many yards, but I think there are definitely some highlights from that game. We tackled pretty well, and definitely a lot of things to get better at.
You were one of the guys who cramped up at a certain point. You had to leave, came back, and knowing you were shorthanded at safety, would that add your willingness to get back in there as soon as you could?
Right. I tried to go, when the offense out on the field. Unfortunately, we fumbled, so we got back, prematurely. But I think it was just like 2 or 3 plays that I missed, maybe more. But I tried to get out there as fast as I could. But
it was a physically taxing game with the conditions.
I think, week 1 is always, kind of tricky. It was kind of warm out there. I thought I did a good job during the week hydrating and stuff like that. But I think, honestly, I think it's like the socks that we have to wear. Like the NFL mandates, you got to have your legs covered up, and I think that kind of plays a part in it. But I don't know, I might be wrong. But you just got to be better during the week hydrating and before the game hydrating.
Once you cramp, is there any way out of it?
I don't think so. Definitely after the game, I still felt it. I tried to get the fluids in me. I tried to roll out, but they were still my calves were still kind of tight. But it's just part of the game.
This has got to be a completely opposite offense of what you guys just played. Houston coming in. Does that capture the defense's attention as much as anything?
I think this early in the season, I think you just want to play physical and out-hit your opponent. Just build that brand of football, that toughness. Scheme is going to be scheme, but definitely got a different personnel. The type of players that they have, it's a little different. But I think it's just an out-hit week for us.
Is this a quarterback that you go up against who was here for a brief period of time? Do you have to pay attention to him pulling the ball down and running?
Definitely. And I think it's more of if he doesn't like what he sees, he'll put it down and run. Not a really design run type of quarterback, but he's definitely capable to get those those hidden yardage on those busted plays.
He doesn't turn the ball over a lot either. Why is
that? He's a good quarterback. He's smart. He's been in the league for a long time. He's been in different schemes, been with a lot of different coaches. I think he's just a veteran. He wants to take care of the ball. Being a backup, you never want to try to do too much, try to be the hero or anything. So I think he just wants to manage the game, and he does it well.
How do you think MJ Stewart played, stepping in, playing safety? I know he's been cross-training in the slot at safety, and to come in and play all those snaps on short notice. How do you think he did?
I think he did fairly well. He got his hands on the ball. I know he probably wanted to catch a couple of those, but when you're making plays out there, tackling, running, and not making mental errors, it's always a plus in my eyes. So I think he played pretty well.
Are you guys looking for more continuity and just in that safety room and getting those guys back, or is it a testament to the room that you guys are able to play versatile and have guys step up like that?
Yeah, I think it's both. Definitely want to be next man up. Everyone has to prepare like a starter because you never know. No one saw Ronnie Harrison getting out that early in the game, but we definitely do want to build that continuity. Having a solid group out there, learning each other, trusting each other, and later on in the season, I feel like it'll help us a lot to actually have that certain group out there that how each other plays.
Have you talked to Ronnie, how has he felt after the whole thing? Obviously, we know he won't be suspended or anything like that, but just, how he felt after the game.
Yeah, I know he was bummed. He wanted to play in that game. It was kind of unfortunate, in the heat of the moment, it probably looked a little worse than what it was, but, we all saw it. We recapped on it. It wasn't, the worst thing that you could do to get thrown out of a game, but he's fine. He's looking forward to this week, and we got to get ready to go.
John, the coach said Delpit is looking better, getting towards playing.
Right.
Where you see out there, you see that?
Yeah, I see that. Hopefully he does play. I don't really know about those decisions, but he looks good to me, and like you said, building that continuity between the three of us, it'll be huge for us.
JC said, going back to the Ronnie thing, that the NFL should maybe look into some kind of rule change or something about coaches putting their hands on players. I don't know if you've heard him say that, but do you kind of agree that maybe they should look into that?
Oh, no doubt. That's player. We have equipment on. We're on the field. We're going to get into it. That's just the nature of the game. But I feel like coaches, that should never happen, whether it's on the sideline or anything. it's not professional. You know, we all have to hold ourselves to a standard, and that's just like bad for the game. So I think JC hit it on the head.